Okay, so over the last 5 days, I've gotten quite a few messages from players asking me what I'm going to be purchasing for the 7th year anniversary of Marvel Future Fight, and more specifically, what I'm going to be purchasing on my free-to-play account. Yes, in case you are one of the new subscribers, first and foremost, welcome. We've had quite a few people subscribe to the channel this month. Hope you enjoy your stay. Hope the content is engaging, informative, and entertaining. However, back to the task at hand. We have two accounts, and I say we, but I mean me. I have two accounts that I play for Marvel Future Fight. One where I spend money and one that I play completely for free because I want to show new and free-to-play players that you can enjoy almost everything there is to offer in Marvel Future Fight without ever having to take out your wallet, because sometimes there's this misconception that Marvel Future Fight is a heavily pay-to-win game, and for you to enjoy the game you have to spend a whole bunch of money. So that is why this account exists, and I will continue to update it and play it to the best of my abilities to show that that is not the case. Today I'm going to be showing you guys what I'm going to be purchasing for the 7th year anniversary to set me up for the next year of Marvel Future Fight. Additionally, I will give you my game plan for the following year because I got some interesting things that I want to do on this free-to-play account by the end of 2022. So that being said, let's jump right into it. I was hoping to see a discount for the crystal characters. Unfortunately, that is not looking like it's going to be the case. I wanted to pick up Emma Frost and Adam Warlock for at least 40% off. I was hoping for 50% off so I could get Adam Warlock for 3,300 crystals because he's one of the best PvP characters in the game when you purchase his uniform. However, there is no discount and the crystal spending event is coming to an end right now, so I have no choice but to spend at least 9,000 crystals so I can get the 6-star mega rank up ticket, and I'm going to have to forego the thought of actually getting Adam Warlock until next year. That means Adam Warlock is now officially dead to me. I will not be touching this guy for Black Friday. I will be waiting until the Guardians of the Galaxy movie releases in 2023. I believe the release date is scheduled for May 5th, 2023. So exactly 1 year and 1 day from today, Adam Warlock will be getting a new uniform because he is a part of Guardians of the Galaxy 3, which means the uniform that he currently has, which is one of the best uniforms in the game and one that I was planning to buy, is officially now dead to me. These are the uniforms that I'm currently considering purchasing. As you can see, I had Adam Warlock favorited, but since his uniform is on sale, but he's not on sale, this is effectively done. I'm not going to get Adam Warlock's uniform because I always say to you guys, do not buy a uniform that has less than a year's lifespan. And since I can't get Adam Warlock today, by the time I get him half price for Black Friday, it's gonna be less than a year before he gets a new uniform. So I'll basically be getting Adam Warlock with no uniform. I might as well wait until Guardians of the Galaxy releases, because then they'll more than likely put Adam Warlock back on sale again for 40% off. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to get rid of this Adam Warlock uniform. We are not purchasing it, and we're just going to have to live without it. Not too sure why the game is taking so long to load here, but that is now dead in the water. Moving on, we're also not going to be getting Hawkeye. I plan to initially get him. He's very, very powerful, but I don't think I need him. I'm also not going to be getting Kate Bishop. I have Makari already, so although she's very powerful, I'm actually going to forego getting her for now. Maybe I'll double back to her later. I initially considered picking up Sif's uniform because she's an amazing leader and support for World Boss Legend and other PvE content, including Extreme Alliance Battle, which I also want to do on this free-to-play account to show free-to-play and new players that, listen, if you put in enough work, you can actually compete with some of the people who are spending significant amount of money. You just got to play smart, okay? So we're not going to get Sif, and the reason for that is Thor Love and Thunder is coming out in a couple months, and she might get a uniform for that movie in addition to Valkyrie. So that's dead, in case you guys are wondering what's going on there. Now, we have Cyclops, and some of you guys may think this is a stupid thing to do, but I am actually going to be purchasing the uniform for Cyclops because this uniform transforms him into a blast villain, which is very useful for Extreme Alliance battle. Again, you might consider this to be stupid because this is a free-to-play account, but Cyclops is one of the better supports in the game for Extreme Alliance battle. For blast villain, he's the de facto #1, and on top of that, he's very, very useful for World Boss Legend. Whenever the typing switches from heroes to villains, you can just take off his uniform and turn him back into a hero, and then you can put it back on to turn him into a villain. So a very, very good uniform. I am going to pick this one up for 50% off, and while I'm at it, I'm actually going to be tier 3ing my Cyclops. Where is this guy? I've been waiting to do this one for quite some time. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to pull the trigger on Cyclops. Years late, but listen, his leadership and support is still very, very good. So for me, it is worth having. Even if he gets another uniform, more than likely he's going to go back to being a hero. So this uniform making him a villain is still going to be valuable to me. I'm buying based off current value and future potential value, okay? Now, let's jump back in and take a look at the additional uniforms. Now, this is another one that some people are going to have an issue with since I'm free to play, but let me break it down to you like this. I am buying this uniform for Captain Marvel because over the course of the next year, I am going to be able to earn over 2,000 Awakened Crystals and 500 Mandalay Gem Fragments. And that is coming directly from Squad Battle. If you take a look at this category right here, I've been playing on this account for a full year, and never once have I been able to complete this criteria of Squad Battle because there's only 5 characters available. Dr. Doom is extremely expensive, so that's gonna be something I have to save towards long term. Molecule Man, another expensive one, and Victorious, I have to actually make it to that portion of the quest for the Fantastic Four to actually unlock her. So to skip all of that, all I need to do is actually purchase the uniform for Captain Marvel, and this is gonna turn her into a villain, and now she's going to be available for Squad Battle. So just like that, I now have a team that I can use here, and I can, I guess, push through the quest. So I have 3 level 60 characters, so I get a slightly bigger attack buff. But for now, at least I'll be able to get all of the Mandalay Gem Fragments and Awakened Crystals that I've missed out on for a full year. Moving on, the next thing I'm actually going to do, just to bump up my points a little bit more, is actually choose Captain Marvel from my tier 3 selector. Now, some of you guys may think this is crazy. You're probably gonna tell me, man, you should go with Thor and bet on him being amazing for Thor Love and Thunder. I'm gonna wait and see how good he is and then decide afterwards to actually tier 3 Thor manually. For now, I'm actually going to secure my spot in Vibranium League Squad Battle so I never move back down by actually giving Captain Marvel the free tier 3. So, in case you were wondering who I'm choosing the last Avenger. Additionally, now we have some PvP value coming out of my Captain Marvel, ladies and gentlemen. While we're in the inventory, you guys seen that we have a premium tier 2, and let me show you who I'm actually going to be choosing from here. So from this premium tier 2 selector, I'm actually going to be choosing Dazzler. Yes, it's actually Dazzler. I know some of you guys are probably gonna say you should choose Electro for Squad Battle, or maybe Maya Lopez. I considered them, but ultimately I decided to go for Dazzler because I want to have the best support system for the mutants in the game. I can live without Maya Lopez's leadership for 60% attack and defense, and I can live without Electro because Green Goblin currently exists. However, since I plan to pick up Emma Frost at some point, if not in the next couple weeks at full price because I really want her, I really want to go with Dazzler here because she's going to buff Love you, baby. She's going to buff my Emma Frost in all forms of PvE content simply because Dazzler is a female mutant blast character, and if I'm not using her with female mutant characters, I'll be able to use her with the male mutant characters like Gambits, the Cables, etc. So the moment she gets a Transcended skill, she's here waiting for me as a future support character. So I'm mainly getting her simply for this. 70% ignore dodge and 65% extra damage to boss types. This is going to come in really handy if tier 2 characters can participate in the new giant boss raids that come, or if at some point they decide to give her a Transcended or a tier 3. Okay, let's jump back in here and I'll show you guys the next uniforms I'm going to purchase. Now you guys may think this is a simp move, but I'm actually going to be picking up the uniform for Scarlet Witch on the free-to-play account as well, because she's currently the best universal superhero in the game. She covers 2 weeks, well, literally every week of ABX. Every Saturday she will be viable, so I'm gonna be picking up the uniform for her. Moving on, I'm gonna be picking up the uniform for Doctor Strange. I debated with myself about this one, but Doctor Strange right now is really good and he can be proc friendly, so I am going to pick up the uniform for Doctor Strange. Okay, and while I'm at it, I'm also going to be picking up the uniform for Wong, because Wong's value is tied to Doctor Strange and other Mystic allies, characters that have the magic tag. So Wong as a character, absolutely amazing DPS, but when he falls off, as all characters do, he has a support passive to fall back on, this thing right here. So because I bought the uniform for Doctor Strange, Wong becomes even more valuable. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick up Wong, and I'm gonna tier 2 him and start working towards getting his tier 3. I'm also going to be picking up the uniform for Dr. Octavius for Extreme Alliance Battle for the Combat Supervillain Day, and he also has some value in World Boss Legend as well, so that is amazing. It's definitely cheaper than going for Kingpin's uniform or even Apocalypse, so cheapest and most viable option for a free-to-play like me is Dr. Octavius. Now, this one right here, Thanos, is the next big one that we absolutely have to get. I already have Thanos tier 3 on the free-to-play account, so this is going to bump up my performance in timeline battle by quite a bit. We're also going to be getting Hela, because we want to kill those pesky heroes faster. I have a lot of work to do in terms of getting these characters to tier 3. It's going to take me some time, but it makes sense for me to get these characters. Okay, Green Goblin, similar reason to Captain Marvel. I've been missing out on a little bit of extra rewards here because I only had Green Goblin without a uniform. I couldn't score more than like 300, maybe 400,000 here. So I was missing out on Mandalay Gem Fragments every single week. This is going to ensure that I get more Mandalay Gem Fragments so I can awaken and transcend more characters at a faster pace. So that's why we're getting Green Goblin. We're going to get him to level 70, and even the damage proc, he should get me about 1,000,000 points because his leadership and his support passive is very, very good. Plus, I can now start using him in Extreme Alliance Battle. That saves me from buying Gamora, even though Gamora is technically still better because he doesn't have a tier 3. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the tough choices. I have to consider either buying Ebony Maw or Emma Frost. I really want to get both because Ebony Maw, it's unlikely that he's going to get another uniform anytime soon. This support uniform bonus is very, very good. So because of that, I want to get it. Additionally, Emma Frost, I already have her artifact. So at this point, I have no choice but to get Emma Frost. And I'm going to have to either pay the full price or wait until Black Friday to get her for 40% off. I don't know which one I'm going to do yet, but Emma Frost, I'm going to have to buy. As you can see, it says, cannot equip Emma Frost, has not been recruited. If you purchase this now, you'll be able to equip it after recruiting Emma Frost. I'm going to buy it. I know me. I don't buy uniforms just for them to sit around. So it's going to get used, but that's not a decision that I would normally make. And it's not one that I would recommend. Ebony Maw, I'm going to leave it up to you guys in the comment section to decide. Should we get Ebony Maw's uniform? Yes or no? I think it's really good for Thanos and it is very valuable overall for PvP, but I don't know if I want to drop the crystals on him or not. By the way, we got Abomination like about a week ago, 2 weeks ago, and we kind of need to get him up to 6 stars so we can have a leadership for Dr. Octopus. So this is a thing that's happening. I know some of you guys don't have Abomination. He's super rare. I was shocked when I got him, like truly shocked. So don't come for me in the comments. I know some of you guys have been playing for like 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. You still don't have Abomination. I don't know what to tell you, man. This free-to-play account, have some god tier luck over here sometimes, but it's not always sunshine or rainbows. I'll tell you that for free. Let's hurry this along. I know a couple of you guys are wondering what else we've done on the free-to-play account in the year that we've been playing, so I'll give you guys a bit of an update here as well once we finish off Abomination. I wish I had a mega rank up ticket. Actually, I do have a mega rank up ticket that I just got from the spending event. I should collect that right now before I go to sleep and forget about it and then lose it. That would really crush my soul. Okay, let's go ahead and get that, get that, get that, get that, get that, get all of that. See, 10,000 for the mythic upgrade ticket. See, something like this is useful. Maybe I just get Ebony Maw's uniform to make it a nice 10,000. I think I am gonna get Ebony Maw's uniform. Now I have even more work to do, but I want to get that mythic ticket. So we're gonna spend the 10,000 and we're gonna get his uniform. I'm gonna become one of those people with a 1-star Ebony Maw. But at least for Ebony Maw, even at 1 star, you get the full value of his uniform bonus. It's just that he becomes a liability on your team. But I'm gonna move him up to the front lines here because now that I have his uniform, he absolutely needs to get built in the next like month. So we're gonna have to fast track him to 6 star. We're not gonna be like Spider out here, bro, with 1-star characters with uniforms and no build. And I know this guy gonna come for me in the comments. Sorry, Hawkeye. Sorry, Kate Bishop. Better luck next time. All right, so we're back to saving crystals. We're basically gonna save, get Emma Frost. Hopefully they don't drop her in the next, like, well, imagine if they drop her price now that I have no crystals. Wouldn't that be a pain in the butt? But anyways, point is, my plan for the next year is to actually save as much crystals as possible before Black Friday 2022 and then go crazy on the bingo here on the free-to-play account. I want to see if I save from now until Black Friday, if I can come up with about 25,000 crystals somehow and finish this entire bingo and end up with a brilliant CTP. Wouldn't that be dope to see a free-to-play player do? Hey man, let a player play. So let me show you guys what we've done on the free-to-play account. We've gotten to Dispatch Sector 10-3 on the free-to-play account. This is the card set that we've been using. Okay, we have finished multiple epic quests. So we had 71 for the Eternals. We're at 100% for Sentry. We had 20% for Beta Ray Bill. Unfortunately, there's not really much of a need for him right now, so I'll come back to him later. We're at 20% for the Fantastic Four. We'll come back to them. I just wanted to use my Black Antimatter to build up characters. We had 100% for Deadpool, and I believe we have 100% for Wolverine as well, and 100% for Doctor Strange. So we've been putting in some work on this free-to-play account. Obviously, we have all of the World Boss Legends currently unlocked, so that's good money. And I had someone ask me how many uniforms I have on the free-to-play account. So as you can see right here, we only own 58 uniforms of the 368 that's currently available. As for characters, we have 17 tier 3s and 7 transcendent characters. Hopefully by the end of the year, we're up to 30 tier 3s, and ideally, I would like to say 20 transcendent characters. We'll see. I'm raising the stakes. I want to push really, really hard on this free-to-play account and have it looking like an absolute savage. So we're going to finish right here, boys. Leave me your thoughts in the comments. What do you think about the progression of the free-to-play account in a year? I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.